Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. What's going on? Shout out to all the sports fans of the world in here. Marcus Herring was good. Wayne was good. Mosh, what's up? Shout out to y'all. Grand Rising. Marcus the Alphabet. Shout out to you too, my brother. Shout out to you. I made a phone call to you this morning. I'm gonna put this out there right now for everybody to know. I made a call to Marcus Betts this morning because I wanted Marcus Betts to be on this too because I couldn't think of no other person in the world that had this conversation with but my brother who talks about life in itself all the time, all the time. Now we joke and have fun and party and bullshit as you want to call it. Some people will call it. Um, but we know how to be real when it's time to be real. And this morning, I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, I wasn't gonna do it because he didn't pick up the phone. I'm like, he ain't pick up the phone. I ain't gonna do it. But then I said, oh no. I said, the fire starter not coming on. I said, I'm gonna do it anyway because this is what we got platforms for, right? So we could talk about, speak out about, hash differences out about on the shows. So again, WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. Shout out to them for this Rise Up Unlimited radio show this morning. Wasn't gonna do this, but I am gonna do this. First and foremost, we had a great week 11 of football. Phenomenal week of football. Some win, some lose, and the reason why I call Marcus Betts is because I hear that all the time from him, and I respect it that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Show up, right? But sometimes, even in winning, you can still lose. Don't let that go over your head. Do not let that, what I just said, go over your head. Because sometimes in winning, you can still lose. And I'm going to be honest with you, I got to bring this up before I start talking about week 11 because it's very serious. Very, very serious. So this morning I wake up and I get alerts on the phone and it's 7 o'clock and I just had a good night's sleep after doing Rise Up Late Night last night. Shout out to everybody who was tuned into that. We had a good time. Josh Bailey, Rashad Sebring, all of them. Stay tuned was in the building for that. Appreciate them for coming on. Um, and I seen these comments about this very thing that's up here on this screen. Right here. And then I read some of these comments that's in this post. Well, by the way, let me put it out there right now that black people did this. Black folks did this right here. This very thing. And I hear people saying, well, they do it every week. They do stuff every week. And I'm starting to see a pattern. And the pattern to me is why are we okay with accepting mediocrity? And why are we okay with the bullshit social norms? Why are we okay with that? Why are we okay with perpetrating devious shit now? Why are we okay with the simpleton behavior of mimicking something like this, by the way? Bills Mafia fans, I hope this morning this reached you this morning. Let's be very clear and very mindful. There's a painful lesson that comes with stuff like this. Painful. Okay. As much as the moment was great yesterday that the Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm going to flat out say that this is absolutely distasteful and disgusting by any way, shape, or form, any means. It's disgusting and degradable. And the reason why I'm going to say this is because the excuse that is made for this is deplorable and inexcusable. Because Black people did this, this is okay. That's twice the reason why it's not okay. Twice the reason why it's not okay. This is the very sellout behavior that I be talking about. The very disgusting, despicable sellout behavior that I talk about. So now we okay with this type of shit. But people lost their lives and died behind this type of behavior. We hate the fact that people sing the national anthem, but we okay with this type of shit. Oh, it was just in fun. We just was having fun, tailgating. That's what we do. We have fun. We get drunk and act like fools and do foolish shit. Do you not have any type of maturity in the fun that you have? Is there any type of class in the fun that you have? So now we okay with just hanging. By the way, Patrick Mahomes is Black. Just because his mom is white, his dad is Black, Patrick Mahomes is still Black. I don't give a goddamn what team it is. Would you be okay if the Kansas City Chiefs, the next time we played them, had Josh Allen hanging from this? You be okay with that? Because I wouldn't. I'd be just as mad, and it's still deplorable at best. But the simpleton behavior and mentality is, oh, we were just tailgating. We were having fun. It's cool to sell out and perpetrate the exact behaviors that ancestors and shit was put through because we were just tailgating. This is the behavior I was talking about when I said, you know what type of people live in this city. The same simpleton shit that I see on the regular. I'm not just talking about racist folks. We're not just talking about racist folks. I'm talking about the fact that my own culture I see on the regular with the simpleton behavior. Simpleton behavior. This city is a city that don't even support their own damn people. Yet we putting Black people on strings and hanging them from poles just because they play for another team. Stupid shit like this. And oh, by the way, let's get even deeper. I'm putting this out right now because, of course, it's my platform. I'm putting it out there. For Black folks who think this is cool, you do not represent me in any way, shape, or form. For anybody who thought that this shit was cool, that's Black, and y'all thought that this shit was cool, y'all do not represent me, Rise Up Family, or none of that I'm associated with in any way, shape, or form. The people that I hang with, that I'm around, don't represent that shit either. Stop telling people that Black people is okay with this shit, because we not. Maybe y'all simpletons is okay with this bullshit, but I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with dumb simp ass shit like this. I don't even want to be around your simp asses doing simple ass shit like this. This is why I stay to myself, and I have a certain circle, and my circle is pretty small, and I keep it that damn way because it's too many goddamn simps that I see in this damn city. I'm gonna be real with you. Too many damn simps that think this shit is okay. The mentality that's around here. We talk about racism. Yeah, racism is one thing, but simpleton mentality in our own fucking culture is another. Oh, let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little bit deeper this morning. That same Bills culture that you represent is the same Bills culture that told you that they wouldn't even move this team in the city. Uh-oh. 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 Let's get a little deeper. This the same Bills culture that told you that they won't even move the team into the city so that you have easier access to the damn team. The same damn team that took 20,000 seats from the new stadium and put licenses on seats so that people like you and I won't come to these games because they're not affordable for people that look like you and I who live in this damn city. The same team that told you that tailgating and seeing their own people progress in this damn city is the same organization that you go out and be a goddamn buffoon for by hanging folks, black people, off of damn poles and shit. Dummy. Dummy. The same ones. Oh, but we were just partying and bullshitting. Yeah, it's okay because we black. What the fuck it's not. And you don't represent me or the people that I hang with. Because the people I hang with wouldn't think this shit is cool at all. But I'm addressing it now because I'm seeing it on social media that, oh, it's black folks. Oh, yeah, black people did it, so it's okay. No, the fuck it's not, you dummy. Good morning, Angelina, and I'm sorry. My apologies for my choice of words this morning. But I gotta tell it like it is. Because some people will sit here and tell me on shows, oh, Buffalo Bills. Oh, what was it the last couple of weeks? Being persecuted for liking the Bills, doing good. But I will tell you that I'm straightforward and blunt about the Buffalo Bills. When they do good, I tell you about it. When they do stupid shit like this, I tell you about it. Because this is just straight damn buffoonery and stupid. And you know what the worst part is? You know what's going to be the divine intervention? Watch this. I guarantee you, $100 to a donut. Somebody is going to make sure that y'all remember this exact very thing, right? Watch this. Come January time, come January time, if y'all lose to the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs again, I'm going to go right back to this very same picture. And I'm going to ask you, is it funny now? Is it funny now? You won 4 regular season games against the Kansas City Chiefs. You haven't beaten them when it matters the most. Yet, we done got arrogant enough to think that this type of shit is cool. I mean, from a morale perspective, this is bullshit. And from a sports perspective, this is bullshit. Absolute BS. Just remember, what comes around goes around. And when January comes, if the Bills don't get the job done, I'm going to go right back to this very picture. I promise you. I'm going right back to it. Don't take it down. I don't want social media to take it down. I mean, y'all put it up for clout any fucking way. So make sure you don't take it down. but y'all don't represent me or the people I hang with. I'm gonna make that very clear right now. And if I gotta share this to every Bills uh, group, I damn well so will do. Stupidity at its best. Again, it just couldn't be all one football game and it was what it was. It just had to be some bullshit. That's the mentality here. I swear to God, there is not one damn thing that I can think of that this city can do without it being some bullshit behind it, some BS behind it. Liquor is a hell of a drug and a drink. Yeah, this behavior is unacceptable. And unfortunately, this behavior is rampant in all the fan bases. Yes, I get it. It's all in all fan bases, and it does not make it okay. It don't make it okay. But see, I'm here, Buffalo, team that we cover so graciously that we don't even get paid for half the time for covering. Yeah, I don't condone this shit at all. See, Marcus is a sports journalist, and he from right here. And I fuck with Marcus because he's a cool ass dude. See, dudes I fuck with don't fuck with this shit. And that's my point. Birds of a feather flock together. And this sellout ass bullshit that I'm looking at, y'all keep that dumbass shit over there and make sure that y'all don't try to say, oh, yeah, black people. No, 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 no. Just say you. Say you and the type of people that you hang with fuck with this type of dumb bullshit. Y'all dumbasses fuck with that shit. Now that I'm done talking about this dumb ass shit, shout out to the Buffalo Bills for winning 30-21 yesterday. Good job, Buffalo. Got to get it done when it matters, though. We talked about it last night. You better make sure you get it done when it matters. Because again, for those who wasn't listening last night, the moment may be good, and y'all having a whole lot of fun with the moment now. But this is also an indictment. This is the exact indictment. If they don't get it done in January, that's going to force hands. Because how many people right now would say the Buffalo Bills are more improved? Josh Allen's a better quarterback, making better decisions this year. Offensive line looks damn good. Running game looked really good. The development of the young receivers and new receivers on this team looks really good. Defense looks really good. Terrell Bernard and them looking really good. Christian Benford looking really good, right? All that. They're making the right decisions. They're closing games out that they should now. All that's going to be an indictment if you can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs come January. If you lose in the first round of the playoffs in January, or you get beat in the divisional by a team you shouldn't have gotten beat by, all that's going to be an indictment. Be careful. Be very careful and mindful of what you say and do. Do not get too. Marcus would say it best, and I'm talking about Marcus Betts would say it best. Even kill when it's good, and even kill when it's not. Be very mindful. Michael Smith, good morning. Eric, good morning. Terrence, good morning. Derek LaFon, good morning. Will Rich Jr., good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Top of the morning to you. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. But I wanted to make sure that I put that out there right now. about this very dumb situation. Idiots, simpleton behavior, buffoonery. That is dumb shit. Stop doing this dumb shit. Especially when you want to put a culture out there on it. Black people did it. Even dumber. More stupid. For all the reasons that I gave earlier in this excerpt. I'm gonna call it an excerpt because it ain't a show. I mean, the show gonna be 30 minutes. I'm gonna get the hell off of here. But stop doing that. Stop it. Please stop. It's annoying. And anybody who know these buffoons who did this shit need to tell them that it's stupid. Good morning, big dog. If they gonna get like this, we can cancel the damn Lombardi party. Yes, I won't party when human acts like this. That's a fact. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, see what again, it don't even need to be said, but I said it anyway. Y'all idiots who did that dumb shit don't represent me or the people I fuck with at all. Run around here saying, oh, it's black people, so it's okay that we did this shit. No, it's not. No, it's not. And you don't represent me. Monster, good morning. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Y'all don't represent me because nobody on here think this shit is cool. Not a damn soul think this shit is cool. Nobody I fuck with would think this shit is funny or cool or intelligent or something that we could just pass by and be like, oh, it was just tailgating. We were just partying and bullshitting. Nah. Uh-uh. Nope. 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 And nope. So, as much as I want to say, congratulations on the Bills' victory, I also want to say, do better, dumbasses. Y'all are dumb. Selling the fuck out, emulating shit that people died and went through treacherous shit for. Stupid. This city annoys me. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna hold you. This city annoys me. You got racist shit on one side, and then your own culture acting like a bunch of buffoons, doing stupid shit, sellout shit, classless shit, doing simp ass shit, dumb shit, big dummies. That's why I don't go to none of y'all parties. I'm gonna be honest with you. Half them fucking parties I don't go out to because I don't want to see y'all asses. To be for real, you want to be honest? I don't even want to see y'all asses. Half of y'all. And I'm not talking about the people that's watching this morning. Good morning, because I would have no problem hanging out with anybody who watches this show, anybody who I fuck with the long way. Pause. But still, I'm talking about that side of idiots, big dummies. Now I wish I'd have had Marcus Betts on here because I know Marcus Betts would have went crazy. He'd have been going ape about this shit. But yeah, I'll be honest, and I got a lot to say. As much as I love Bills Mafia, a lot of y'all are fucking stupid. Yep, 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 yep. Tell it, preach. I do not fuck with that the long way either. Ha ha, Blaze, what up? Good morning. Good morning. I know I tease you all the time about your Bengals. I know. I mess with you all the time. Still my brother though. My brother don't fuck with that shit either. My brothers don't fuck with that shit. Us brothers don't fuck with that shit. The type of people that I associate with don't fuck with that. And ain't making no excuses on that. This simp ass, dumb ass, stupid shit. And I'ma say it because I guarantee you ain't no other shows gonna mention it except for maybe Monsters. Monsters. See, it's so many goddamn Bill shows. I don't even do Bill shows no more. I don't. I let Monster handle that. Monster gives me the best show that I want to watch anyway. When it comes to the Bills, I could care less about all these other shows. No offense. Keep doing what y'all doing other shows. Round of applause, but I just don't. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not giving no plausible deniability at all whatsoever. I'm saying it straightforward. I'm getting a call from Devon right now too. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna answer this too right now. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna get right to him right now. Let me see if I can get Devon on here right now too. See, perfect timing. See how everything just works out. What up, LeBron? Good morning. Demar, good morning. Charlie, good morning. Ramona, good morning. Good morning. Shout out to the Steelers. I bet you the Steelers not putting no goddamn. I bet you Steelers fans ain't putting Lamar Jackson's head on no goddamn whatchamacallit. Stupid. Simps. Grand Rising. Bunch of simps doing simpleton shit. And I gotta call it out because you know the platform. We got a platform, so I'm calling out buffoonery when I see it. I'm calling it out. Dumbass shit. Gonna say, oh, it's okay because black people do it. No, the fuck it's not. Dumbasses. Bunch of idiots. And I'm gonna call Devon back right now. Let me see if I can get Devon on here. Answer your phone, buddy. Yes, sir. Good morning. Top of the morning. Grand Rising, Devon Stanfield.
Hey man.
And I hope they all can hear you.
Hey man. Hey
man. I see you. Devon, I got a question for you. I don't know if you can see this screen, but did you see the idiot post where people hanging Patrick Mahomes from polls?
Yeah, you talking about the racist shit? Man, fuck them boys, man. That's dumb shit, man.
Thank you.
But for the last 6 years, we have had a clean, loving rivalry and a great relationship with them and Cincinnati and Miami. And I hate for our stupid ass fans. But whoever did that shit, I hate for the fact that they did that shit. They fucked them, man.
Yep. There you have it. I mean, again, like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating it. People I hang with don't fuck with this dumbass shit. So Devon, they saying now this morning I got some alerts, and I look and I see this shit, and then I see that black people supposedly did this shit, and that's why it's a-okay. No, the fuck it's not.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
No, it's not.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our rivalry has been excellent for the last 6 years, and yes, we've come up on the losing end in playoff series. But we've been on the winning side the last 4 years in the regular season. So number one, this fucking win doesn't mean anything in the larger scheme of things because the only thing that it does is put us closer to first place.
Thank you.
And that's cute. Don't get me wrong, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
But if that fucking goal, then what are you even celebrating for? Let alone doing this dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can appreciate that was so eloquently spoken by you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And everybody who's on here right now, tuning in right now, we got Monster, Ramona, everybody this morning tuning in, and I appreciate them for that. But yeah, this is tasteless, classless, disgusting, ridiculous, retarded. I don't know. I'm tired. You know what? That word is bad to use. I apologize for even saying that. Simple, simpletons, simp ass folks that think that this shit is cool.
I'm not above calling it retarded. Bad word or not. Because I think you gotta have some. I think you gotta have some serious mental issues for you to take it there.
Oh, we was just partying and bullshitting, Devon. That's the excuse. Oh, we was partying and bullshitting. It was tailgating. We do it every week.
Well, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, maybe you should stay off the weed.
But Devon, I went one further because you just tuned in. I went one further. I said, you know what's so funny? And for those who didn't hear this, I'm gonna repeat it again. This the same organization that made sure that we didn't bring this culture back to the city where it belongs. This the same organization that cut 20,000 seats and wants to make it difficult for you, the same person who putting Patrick Mahomes on polls and shit, not to to not have access to go to Bills games. So this is the same organization that said we're gonna leave it in Orchard Park and not in Buffalo. The same organization that said we're gonna put licenses on the seats and make you pay thousands of dollars for your season tickets, by the way.
But didn't even have decency to put together a bid where we had a retractable stadium.
Exactly. the same organization, by the way. So while you doing buffoonery shit, calling yourself a Bills fan.
If you're gonna have a goddamn, if you're gonna cut 20,000 seats, the least you could do is make a retractable stadium to make the increase in price because ticket prices damn sure going up exponentially.
Hello, and Devon. We know that does not fit people. We know that does not fit the average city dweller. We know that it does not fit the culture. We know this. You live in Buffalo, you know this. Stop the bullshit. So next season, when you don't have access to do dumb shit like this, just remember that this the same organization that you went out for and did dumb shit like this and said it was okay because you was black to do it. Dumbass. Stupid.
It's funny, man.
Buffoon.
It's funny because like we co-sign a lot of this stuff, and like we big for saying Buffalo's the only team in the NFL that plays in New York, but Buffalo don't even play in their own city.
Thank you, buffoons. Buffoonery.
They don't even play in their own city. They play in Orchard Park. Orchard Park, and don't get me wrong, I love Orchard Park. I have a lot of friends out in Orchard Park, but Orchard Park is not Buffalo. I'm on my Atlanta stuff. Like, you know how they say if you live in Marietta or if you live in Decatur, you ain't in Atlanta. Man, if you in Orchard Park or Williamsville or goddamn Jamestown, that ain't Buffalo, bro.
Facts. It ain't Buffalo. You right. You know that. Listen, let me read these comments too. Ramona, we got a lot of work to do in the offseason. Defense sucks when they step it up. Kicker misses field goals. Yep, absolutely, Blaze. It's the reason why
Hey, Dre. Shout out to Ramona, man. They counted Mike Tomlin out again.
Yes, I just said that this morning. They counted Mike Tomlin out. I said, where the hate at now? Right. Preach. 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 They were so quick to be like, oh yeah, we need to find a Mike Tomlin replacement. Mike Tomlin this and Mike Tomlin that. Yeah. Where that hate at now? Where's the hate at now for Pittsburgh? Where's that?
Mike Tomlin did something that Sean McDermott could do. He put the class on Lamar Jackson yesterday.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Oh no.
Lamar and Derrick Henry looked like they frustrated yesterday.
Oh, by the way, he's been putting the clamps on Baltimore for the last 1,600 days. By the way, 1,600. Do you know the last time Lamar Jackson even beat the Steelers was 1,600 days ago? 1,600. That's 5+ years. That means the Pittsburgh Steelers, regardless of what quarterback they had, what situation they was in, been sweeping your ass for years now. Years.
You know what else that means? That means? 3 words for you. Fuck Terry Bradshaw. Mike Tomlin fired for 3 years straight, talking about he ain't the X's and O's guy, and this, that, and the third. Well, guess what, bitch? Guess what, bitch?
Bills fans giving Mahomes more fuel to beat them in the playoff rounds. That's what I'm saying. Big dummies. Like that don't even you're dumb. I swear to God, they be thinking they so smart, they dumb.
If first place wasn't on the line, I wouldn't give two fucks about this game. This game don't mean shit.
It don't.
Talk about a confidence booster. You don't need no confidence booster. You've been beating this motherfucker for the last 3 years. Now it's 4 years in the regular season. The regular season don't freaking matter.
Exactly. I tell you what, I said the same thing, Devon. This is more of an indictment. Now they wanna bask in the moment. They want to be Keith Lee. They want to be Keith Lee fans now. They want to bask in the glory, right? But this is also an indictment on Sean McDermott because anybody who's a Bills fan would say the Bills defense is matured. The Bills offense is matured. The offensive line is matured. Josh Allen is matured. They making better decisions. They closing close games out. They would say all those things, some things that they wouldn't say the last 4 years, even though the Bills was good, right? So if you get beat in January again, I'm just gonna tell you right now, by the Kansas City Chiefs, that's an indictment, bruh. And you can get ready because I don't know how many more indictments you need before they make a change.
I got something else for you. I got something else for you. The defense ain't mature. The defense ain't better than they were last year. The defense is healthy.
And healthy. That's another thing. Healthy. Correct.
Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, the same dudes that were there last year is there this year.
Correct, but you would say that Christian Benford has matured. You would say Josh Allen's decision making has matured.
I would say that the development of our defense has continued to progress the same way that it has over the last decade under Sean McDermott. I would definitely say that. I would also go even further to say that the development of Dorian Williams is out of this fucking world. That dude is fucking. That dude has played fucking lights out football.
And Terrell Bernard too.
He already was locked down, and we knew that because he took the job from Kyle Elam.
Yeah.
We already knew that. But let's even take it a step further. What we've seen over the last 4 weeks from Taylor Rapp has been out of control.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up. And then people was talking shit about Greg Rousseau coming into the season. What you been saying these last 4 weeks?
Nothing but greatness from me.
Nothing but greatness. So
nothing but greatness.
I'm not saying development is not there.
Good morning, Nicole.
What I'm saying is, I don't think that the players have ever been the fucking problem. I think it's always been the coaching. It's always been the coaching. It has always been the coaching in critical fucking moments. We get out-coached in close games, in critical fucking moments in the playoffs. Not the regular season, the playoffs. Because many coaches understand that the regular season is just for learning. We gonna get our W's. But when we get to the playoffs, I gotta show you some shit that you ain't never seen before.
Yeah, lucky it's early because I'm home today. I can't yell this early. Yeah, Monster, I'm telling you, bro. I cannot. There's always some buffoonery, big dummies. Yes, Devon. Fuck that old ass drunk. You talk about Terry Bradshaw. McDermott is not going anywhere. Well, I tell you what, Marcus and me and you, we have debates on this a lot, but you better thank God Pagula is your owner and not Ralph Wilson, because you know Ralph wouldn't have went for that. Losing to the Kansas City Chiefs 3 times in the playoffs, he not going for that. Pagula might go for that because Pagula don't really give a damn. He ain't no real sports fanatic anyway. But you know that the culture is different. And how many times you gonna keep losing to the Kansas City Chiefs when it matters most? How many times are you gonna keep losing when it matters most? They're not going for that, especially with the new stadium. Who going for that?
Man, nobody wants a coach that is or a GM or an organization who prides themselves on elite mediocrity.
Correct. Go say that shit again. Say that one more time.
Nobody wants a coach, a GM, or an organization. Nobody wants to be a part of that shit. Those people when they are great at being elite at mediocrity.
Oh, elite mediocrity. That put that in quotations from the professional. Elite mediocrity. Yo, gotta love it. Gotta love that shit. Absolutely. Nobody's going for that. The players have to make plays in moments in the playoffs. For sure.
Because you play with people's emotions. You putting them in a position where you know you always on the cusp. So you
Morning, Josh.
So you can continue to sell tickets. And that's bullshit. We want fucking wins, bro.
Yeah. Ralph, God rest his soul. Ralph was about business, not football. Yeah, but Ralph wasn't going for that though, Marcus. You know that. Come on now. You know Ralph wasn't going for that mediocre shit. Losing 3 times to the same team. Nah, you know that. Losing to the Bengals at home. Nah, you know that. And yes, players got to make plays, but coaching has to make the right decisions in critical moments too, which we've seen both on both spectrums gaff big time in the playoffs. They've both made bad decisions. They've both made bad plays. The players have made some shitty decisions, and the coaching has too. And again, an indictment this year is for exactly what I just said. All those reasons: the development, the growth, the progression, all this that you done seen from the team all around is an indictment. I'm telling you right now, if you can't get past the Chiefs again, it's an indictment. My brother Matt, what's good, Matt? What's good, Matt? Ramona, you said Terry Pagula is all about his business, about business. Kim is all about business. Terry is about his other business. Kim is about business. I'm sorry to put it out there. Kim is about business. Let's be clear. Kim. I don't think Kim gonna go for that.
Hey, let me say this, man. I want to give a special shout out to and I want to be careful about this. I don't want to bump this person's head and then they go back to doing the dumb crap that they've been doing. So I'm just gonna say this. I see you, Cam Lewis. I see what you was doing last night, Cam Lewis. Good shit, Cam Lewis.
Right, give him props. Cam Lewis last night played a good game.
Keep it up. You don't had 2 good games in a row, bro. Maybe moving you to a special team specialist was enough to light a fire up under you. Hey man, keep it up, dog. Keep it up.
The Bills' defense has not been healthy in the playoffs. That's true, but again, you can only use the not healthy thing for so long. Marcus, no team is healthy in the playoffs. No team is 100%, 100% healthy. No team is. Nobody is 100% healthy in the playoffs.
Sorry. Hey, by the way, Trey, this is what I was gonna say earlier. Kansas City is not the team that I'm afraid of.
It's Baltimore. I already know.
I'm only afraid of Baltimore and possibly the Steelers.
Yeah, you better watch. You better watch. The Steelers is still lurking around.
Yes, those are the only 2 teams I'm literally afraid of, Baltimore and the Steelers. Because defense wins championships.
Yep. Surely.
As good as Kansas City's defense is, they can be beat. I mean, they are vulnerable. They should have been beat out of the last 6 or 7 weeks. Or how Baltimore should have beat them. Cincinnati should have beat them. God dang, Denver damn sure should have beat them. So I think Indianapolis had a chance. So I mean, they're vulnerable, but they found ways to win. But it could only last for so long. So that's not even the team that I'm ultimately scared of. I'm scared. I am scared of Pittsburgh and Baltimore, bro, because we don't match up well against Baltimore.
Nope.
And Pittsburgh is just that's just an excellent organization who's coached excellent, and you got a Super Bowl winning pedigree quarterback on a roll right now, bro. And he ain't trying to do too much. He's just trying to do what he do best.
Oh, Here's another thing too. I'm gonna give a hot take real quick. The Buffalo Bills in the first round of the playoffs will play the LA Chargers in the first round of the playoffs. Watch this. watch, watch, watch this. I seen your head. I seen your head now. Now I'm gonna tell you this: the Bills bet not get beat by no West Coast team playing at home in the playoffs. Huh. They better not get beat by the West Coast team playing in the playoffs either.
You know what? You know why that bothers me? Because we always struggle against teams that we did not see in the regular season.
Okay, all I'm gonna tell you, that's my prediction. The Bills will play the Chargers in
And
the first round of the playoffs at home. Watch.
and we end up playing them. They gonna pose a lot of the same problems that Indianapolis did because J.K. Dobbins and Jonathan Taylor are literally damn near the same running back.
Okay, so just watch. That's all I can tell you. All I can tell you is first round. That's who Buffalo gonna get. Buffalo gonna beat them, but they better not lose to them.
But the difference is, God dang, Justin Herbert is a lot better than God dang Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Jay Renard. Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Miami's won a couple games, huh? Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Ask Marcus how you feel about the Cowgirls. I mean, you know.
Oh, Marcus Betts. He was on here. He was. I think he's still on here. He might be on here still. Marcus Herring on here. Ramona on here. Jay Renard's on here. Shout out to Josh. Mac is on here. Everybody that's been tuning in. Nicole. Good morning, Nicole. Jay Renard. Hi, bum ass. Monster's on here. Monster. Monster. Always
shout out to Jay Renard. Big shout out to Monster as always.
As always. Bozeman out there winning games. Yep. Bozeman definitely winning games.
Big shout out to Ramona as always.
Yeah. As usual, as per the norm. Nobody goes back to the beginning. Nobody that I associate with or associates with me fucks with that dumb shit. Period. That's the whole point. Birds of a feather flock together. So you idiots that keep using an excuse that, oh, it's because, please shut up. You don't represent me or the people that I fuck with at all. Because I wouldn't fuck with nobody who would think that that's okay. Period. Point blank. At the end of the day, and the Bills, yeah, Bills are 9-2 going into the bye. Good time to get some rest. Definitely good time to get some rest. They got games coming up. They got some games coming up. Now, how many people on this broadcast right now think that Buffalo can beat Detroit? Why get so damn silent? Why did it get silent? Why did it get silent? It got real silent. I hope the comment section didn't get silent either. How many people believe that the Bills can beat Detroit? I just asked the question. It's simple. That's a quick question. I just want to know. I ain't saying that they can't. I ain't saying they can't.
These folks know what they saw yesterday. That boy Jared Goff put up 412, 4 touchdowns. Got that Detroit team looked like the big three GM Dodge and Ford in the 80s. A well-oiled machine, boy. Them boys got that.
And look who on the front of ESPN this morning. Look who on the front of ESPN this morning. That would be none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers on the front of ESPN this morning. Again, we will see December 15th. Yeah, you definitely will. Good morning, Mona. Yes, they can. Oh, Marcus said yes, they can. Intelligent people like us push the envelope the correct way. People like that are just stupid. Yeah, Monster, again. Elite. What did the professionals say? Elite mediocrity. I'm telling you, the city is good for half-ass, subpar mediocrity, and it's also good for elite mediocrity, which is annoying as fuck. And this is why I get annoyed, because on one side, you already deal with racism in the city. And then the other side, you deal with buffoonery from your own culture, which pisses me off, because half y'all don't support what y'all should any goddamn way. And half of y'all don't. Yo, Devon, don't get me started. You know this, being a Buffalonian. You know this. Bruh, half of y'all don't support dumb shit unless it got a color to it. Black party, white party, blue party, yellow party. I'm not going to none of y'all parties. I don't want to see half y'all. To be honest with you, my circle is small, and I love to keep it that way. Love to keep it that way. Because buffoons on social media will do dumb shit like this and then use the culture as an excuse. I'm done with it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm fuck with y'all. I'm gonna be real. Some of y'all is corny to me. Anyway, moving on. You see the headlines. We'll move on. The Giants finally benched Danny Dimes. This is just funny. This is hilarious at this point. Hilarious. The Giants. Oh, look at the headline. Please look at the headline. What's the second headline? Ramona literally just said this. And look what ESPN puts up as the top headline. Mahomes and Chiefs set to use first loss as fuel.
Yo, Dre. This is what I don't understand about when people do the dumb shit that they did. We know it's racist. We know it's bullshit. Okay, fine. Why are you giving any type of motivation?
Duh, dummies. Right. Right. Why you giving that guy?
Remember when people used to like do dumb shit to like Tom Brady and Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
They'd be like, what? And they own players would be like, why would you do this?
Correct.
Why would you turn that dude on? Not that dude. That's what I'm saying right now. Don't piss that guy off. Because if you piss that guy off, then you have to deal with what comes with that guy. And that guy is different.
You know what? And I'm just jokingly, no, I ain't jokingly said, you know what? I'm going to just say it because they want to lose in January. That's why. That's why they did it. That's why they want to do it. They want to do that because they want to lose in January. That's all. And I just like I said in the beginning of the show, if they lose to the Chiefs, which I hope they don't, but if they lose to the Chiefs, I'm going right back to that very picture when y'all lose. I promise you. I'm going to pull it right back up. And I'm going to go to that very picture because I took a picture of it already. So if they take it down on social media, it's too late. I got the picture.
I got it on my phone too.
Yeah, it's too late. So Devon got it too. So if I don't, it just so happens somehow it just mysteriously get off my phone, Devon got it too, and I'm going right back to it. And I'm gonna say, And so the painful lessons that you have to learn again because of yada yada yada. We saw the Chargers last night escape 34-27. We saw that game. Phenomenal game. First half looked like the Chargers was going to blow them out. Second half, Cincinnati fought back. But as spoken, J.K. Dobbins, different guy. As spoken, Ladd McConkey, definitely that last drive did what they supposed to do. Shout out to the Chargers.
Did what they supposed to do. Did you see that? Did you see the stop and go that J.K. Dobbins did?
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Nice. Bro, he back.
Marcus is mentioning some things about Detroit, though. Marcus said Detroit plays a lot of man coverage. Cooper, Keon, Shakir, Kincaid have favorable matchups. Said Mason Rudolph and Calvin Ridley had 140 yards against that team. Monster said, let's both. Did
they win?
Who?
Did Tennessee win that game?
Hell no.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so. Yeah, they didn't win. But could the Bills win if they had that type of game?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Steelers play the Browns Thursday night. Cincy, then the Browns again. The Steelers are winning all three of those games. To me, they're beating the Browns. They're beating Cincinnati. The season's over for Cincy. They're beating Cincinnati, and they're beating the Browns again. The Steelers very well could go 11-2. The last time we mentioned the Steelers in that breath was a couple years ago.
Cincinnati season ended last night.
Correct. And again, Marcus said the actions of a few do not represent the entire Bills fan base. Yes, absolutely. They don't. Absolutely, they don't. And I want to make sure that it's put out there that they don't. Because I guarantee you're not hearing this from no other major source. I guarantee you will not hear about that hanging thing. And if you do, and if you hear about it, it'll be to fuel the other side, the KC side. It won't be the way that it was when I got on here this morning. Because I got on here ready to light it up. And I'm mad as hell that Dwayne Woodley not in here neither, because he needed to hear this too. He definitely needed to hear this too, because there's insinuations. There's been insinuations in past about certain stuff which I don't really care for or care about. But again, it needed to be said totally, and it needed to be put out there. We don't fuck with that shit. I'm telling you now. Us black folks don't fuck with that shit. I called out some Steelers fans this morning running their mouth about Lamar. I don't play that shit. Yeah, Ramona, again, why would you give that person fuel first and foremost? Why would you give him fuel? Then on top of that, why would you do some classless, distasteful shit and then try to come up with the excuse that, because it was okay? No, stupid. No, it's not okay. No, we don't fuck with you. And you lucky I'm not putting your name out here, because I know exactly who said that it was okay and who did it. I'm not putting their name out here. I really would though. If they piss me off good enough, I'll put your name out here. But I'm not gonna do that. Just know that you need to do better. You and your crew need to do better out there for deeper reasons. Come on, Titans didn't have any offensive weapons. I didn't say Tennessee won. They showed the weakness again. They showed the weakness of the Lions and why the Bills could win. Dwayne is probably at work. Yeah, he probably at work. Josh Bailey, thank you for last night, by the way, being on the show. Appreciate you. Devon in here this morning. Right now on the ones and twos.
Tell Josh Bailey I said what up, man. I love that guy.
Jay Bailey, you heard that. Dwayne stops in when he can. Yeah, I know he do. But I wanted to make sure he heard this. I'm gonna make sure I put this in his box anyway.
Hey, let me say this, man. You touched on something just now. I don't want to piss off Lamar either.
Right. Why would you want to do that?
You don't want to do that. Like Mike Tomlin been giving Mr. Jackson the utmost respect all week, and they got the W.
Correct.
You see how close they were with all that they did. They still were. Lamar still put them in position to win it.
Yeah.
With everything that they did, Lamar still in the clutch put them in position to win it. Don't give these people no motivation.
Yeah. Yeah, let's give the 3-time Super Bowl champ motivation, as if he isn't the new Tom Brady of what it was before Patrick Mahomes, when Tom Brady was giving the Bills ass whoopings left and right. Let's not pretend that isn't going on, or that hasn't went on for the longest. Now tonight you got the Texans and Cowboys. This is a battle of Texas in Arlington. I expect the Arlington Cowboys to get their asses handed to them tonight, by the way, by the Texans, who are quite upset for the last couple losses that they done took. And they're going to take it out on these Cowboys. And I expect this to be the 6th straight game where the Cowboys are down by 20-plus points at home again, because the 0-4 at home Cowboys just can't get it done at home at all. And they embarrass. If you want to talk about embarrassing, the Cowboys at home are embarrassing at home. I'd be hot if I was Dallas Cowboys fans and I had to go to a Dallas Cowboys game to watch them get their handed to them the way they've been getting their behinds handed to them. Ridiculousness.
Is Nico Collins playing tonight?
And yes, Nico is playing tonight, by the way. Tickets are as low as $33.
Yo, if Nico Collins is playing tonight, them boys toast.
Oh, they toasted. Mark, all love, Jay Bailey said. All love. You know what else? Why was everyone around that cool with it? That's what I'm saying. If I saw that shit by me tailgating ID, I'd have a problem and I'd address it. Where's the responsibility? Facts. 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 Monster. Thank you. Appreciate that comment. Facts. Joe Mixon runs for 100 plus. Yup. Cowboys are and have been injured all year long. Yep, they've been injured. They feelings injured too. They feelings been injured too. Nico Collins gets 100 plus yards receiving. Yep. But let me state this too real quick. Even when the Cowboys wasn't injured, they have a personnel issue. They have big, major personnel issues. Big time. Big time personnel problems. They too small on the defensive line, first and foremost. Micah has been super transparent and super vocal about all that's going on in Dallas. And by the way, how many people think Micah Parsons is signing with Dallas after this year? Why do I have the strange notion that he's not? Is that strange, Devon? That's a strange notion.
No.
I don't think he is. It's just like the Trayvon Diggs thing. Again, we knew Stephon Diggs was getting fed. Well, you already knew he was having conversations with his brother. That's his brother, obviously. And people didn't believe Stephon Diggs was going bye-bye. And I already know. I told y'all months before we even went down that was going down, when people was telling me it would never happen, yada, yada, yada. I feel like he ain't signing. Cowboys need a new GM and owner. Parsons is walking out that door. Yep, one and the same. Yes, thank you, Ramona. That's I feel like it's one and the same. I feel like it's one and the same in this situation. I got a feeling Micah is walking. I do. And it probably would be good for him. I feel like Jerry Jones and them need to feel the burn for being stupid. I mean, you can't be arrogant and stupid at the same time. I hate when people be arrogant and stupid. Like, how you gonna be arrogant and stupid? Like, that's annoying. That is just annoying. Damon Woodley said Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL this morning. I told you. What did I tell? I just told y'all last night. The corporate media is gonna put Josh Allen on that pedestal. And watch what I tell you, that Josh Allen right now is leading the MVP race right now. Watch what I tell you.
If you're saying
watch what
Josh
I tell you.
Allen, if you're saying that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL right at this moment, I still can't go with
you. Right. I disagree.
I think he's top. I think he's top 2, top 3.
Yes, me too.
But you still got Pat Mahomes, who's still doing the same thing that Josh doing more with less. And Jared Goff is tearing this league up right now. What is we talking about?
Nah, you know what I heard last night? I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard Jared Goff is the average quarterback that if he was in the system, he's hitting behind weapons and defense. That's what I pretty much heard.
Whatever, dog. I've been saying y'all need to take Jared Goff seriously for the last 3 years. Matter of fact, it's been 4 years. Now, people don't
get your FanDuel tickets today.
people people only say that because he's not mobile. That's the only reason they say that. So
yeah, I don't agree with that statement from last night. I don't agree with it. I think people asleep. Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl with the Rams, and who was his receivers in LA, by the way?
Robert Woods.
Right. So I disagree with that totally.
I forgot who the other receiver was.
And we want to talk about weapons. Amon St. Brown was a third stringer just 2 years ago. Let's. I hate when people like Amon St. Brown was not a number one forever. Jared Goff came to the team, and Amon St. Brown became a one. Let's stop this now.
Even as a third option though, Amon Ra St. Brown came in the league nice as hell. He was highly touted.
Yeah.
He got developed, but that chemistry with him and Jared Goff developed quick as hell.
Correct. Again. I get it. They got Sam Laporta. Okay. Name another receiver.
But they got Laporta. Then they got Laporta from Dallas, didn't they?
No, Laporta. No,
that's Dalton Schultz that went to.
That's Dalton Schultz. Yeah, went to Houston. No, but Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta is nice, but and I get it. They got running game, but they had Todd Gurley. They had Todd Gurley in LA. They had Todd Gurley in LA too. I don't mean
people want to say
that's not a knock on Jared Goff though.
People want to say that Todd Gurley being hurt is the reason why LA didn't win that Super Bowl. And to that point, if I'm a second year or second or third year quarterback, if I'm a second or third year quarterback in a Super Bowl against one of the best teams and one of the best coaches in the world, it's a possibility I might lose. But I got you to that Super Bowl, bro. And people gonna say, "Oh, Todd Gurley got them to that Super Bowl." No. Look at Jared Goff's numbers that year. 4,000 yards passing.
Yeah, that's what I again, I've said the same.
People sound stupid. I get that. When you have a championship team, every variable matters. Now, it's like you said, is Jared Goff, well, like Irv said this earlier, is Jared Goff in the what we would call the today Mount Rushmore quarterback? No, the Mount Rushmore quarterback is Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow right now. That's what they call the elite quarterbacks in the NFL right now. I personally think you should throw in Matt Stafford in that conversation, but that's just me. But if you look outside of those five guys, Jared Goff is in the next tier. I mean, yeah, Jared Goff is in the next tier. Am I wrong?
Nah, not at all. Not for what you've seen. Not with, especially not with the work that you've seen from Jared Goff in Detroit.
You got Jared Goff, and that next year you got Jared Goff, you got Jordan Love, you got C.J. Stroud. You got
Dude, I remember. Hold on, Demond. I remember when they was comparing Jared Goff to Carson Wentz. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Where the hell is Carson Wentz?
Check and see who Jared Goff's backup
is. Exactly. That's hilarious. Love the setup. Love the setup and drop. Love it. Gotta love it. Anyway, I gotta do this before I go. No, I gotta ask. You know what? I'm gonna play it for you. I'll play it for you.
By the way, Justin Herbert's in that second tier too.
I gotta play this for you. This is for you, Devon. I'll play it. And no, I don't want no damn ads with this dude in it. I don't want to. You know what? I can't hide him. He's lucky I can't. This guy. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hurry it up already. Okay, here we go. I'm sure you can guess where that game was from just by the crowd. Hold on. End of the game. You hear this. And then you see this. What's your thoughts on that? I know you a Bears. I gotta ask Devon before I go. The Chicago Bears. He is silent. Why you don't want to say nothing? Yo, yo, why you don't want to say nothing, Devon?
Man, listen. Oh my
God. Josh Bailey said, Josh Bailey put the cheese all over the comments. He funny.
Jesus Christ. You know when I watched that, the only thing I could see in my head, you know what I could see?
What was that?
Cody Park.
Oh yeah. Cody Park. Yep. Dude, the Bears trying to beat the Packers is like the Dolphins trying to beat the Bills. It just ain't happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's not happening.
Bro, they had the game.
I know.
They had the boys down 19-12.
I know. They had it.
They had the game. All they had to do was keep running the fucking ball. DeAndre Swift was having a day.
Yeah, why stop running? Why stop running Swift? Swift
Green
was.
Bay don't even have the run blockers like they normally do. The run stoppers like they normally do. All you have to do is keep running the ball.
Nope. And then Jordan Love, he had that overthrow in the game. A lot of people criticized him for being a turnover machine now. Forgetting that Brett Favre was a gunslinger for us. He had one interception. He's got double-digit interceptions this year. We understand that. But
he's been playing with injuries the entire season.
Hold on, but watch this. Jordan Love was 13-17. So one of his 4 incompletions in this game was an interception. One of them, and it was just an overthrow. It sailed over Kraft's head. I'm like, okay, pump the brakes. Pump your brakes.
Do you think that Green Bay could have that Jordan Love for more than 1 week in order to get him fully healthy, so that they could make a serious push to make a run this year?
What's up, Jay? What's up, Andy? You talking about take him out for games?
Yeah.
So Malik Willis won both games when he was out the first time.
Yeah, but he was out. He won the game. Malik Willis won the game that he was out, and then he came back the next week, got hurt again, and Malik had to come back in.
Correct. Malik.
I'm saying when you got a rib injury, and you got a hamstring, and you got a high ankle, why not just sit him down? Because y'all probably gonna be second in the division. Malik has proven to be formidable in terms of being able to be serviceable enough to win you games. Sit him down so you can make a real push when it comes playoff time.
I would agree with you on that. We talking about Matt LaFleur. Green Bay should have been called for a penalty on the field goal block. They destroyed the long snapper. It is what it is.
They did destroy the long snapper, and that is supposed to be illegal, but whatever.
But it's the Chicago Bears, so they ain't giving shit. I'm saying, yo, this league is so funny. It is funny. It is funny that you mentioned that because I thought that in the beginning, and then I just shut up. I was like, well, you better take a win when you can, because you damn sure should have lost that one. I said, you damn sure should have lost that.
Damn sure it's supposed to be illegal, bro.
Right. I'm like, I mean, I even went in the dark room and recorded the play. So I'm like, I seen it like 10 times. I was like, well, okay, though. We're gonna take that. The 7-3 is always better than 6-4. So they said Love is fully healthy after the bye last week.
Okay.
Josh Bailey. I don't know about that though, Josh. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you really think that he's 100% healthy? Because I don't.
Ask Josh, did he watch the game? He's still Jordan Love is still limping after certain plays.
I agree. Love could have sat. Yeah. I mean, again, that's a Matt LaFleur thing, and you know Matt LaFleur is.
You don't like LaFleur?
I do like LaFleur. I think LaFleur gets overlooked a lot, but we know what type of coach LaFleur is too. LaFleur gonna go with his guns. LaFleur not listen unless it's direly necessary. LaFleur going with his guns. If those players say, "Yo, I'm good to play, coach," he playing them. Trust me. Soft tissue injuries take time. Yep. He's never going to be 100% healthy this year. No, he's not. I don't think so either. But I do think that they have a point when they say sit him down so he can be more rested for, you know, week 13 through the playoffs. I get it. But let's be honest. How many see, this is where honesty comes into play. What's the probability that the Packers make the NFC Championship game this year?
That the Packers make the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think y'all got a real good chance.
Right. You would say that, right? You would say.
Because the 49ers don't look like they normally look.
Correct.
The
Arizona is winning the division, probably. I mean, it's tight, though. Don't get it twisted. Anything can happen.
That whole division is up for grabs. Arizona's good. Seattle's good. The 49ers could still emerge as being good. I mean,
Atlanta probably will win the division.
Wait, the 49ers lost last night to Seattle, didn't they?
Yes, they did on the last play. You seen Geno Smith run for 12 yards. Yeah, run that. Yeah, using his legs, winning the game. Atlanta got their ass rocked. They got throttled yesterday. They got rocked by the Broncos, 38-6. I don't know. Atlanta give me those weird vibes.
Yo, that connotation can have so many different meanings.
I cannot. And now I just thought about that when you just said it. Yeah, my apologies to the Atlanta.
You know, he didn't even pause it. He just said Atlanta can give me so many vibes. Disgusting.
Yeah, pause. I'm sorry. Yeah, pause. Oh. All right. Lions, Eagles, Packers.
Make sure you say pause and not the other thing. I don't want you to catch $100,000 fine like some people out
here. Yeah, definitely. No, I ain't saying that. You ain't getting me to say that. Miami won. Minnesota won. Gotta watch out. Minnesota is pretenders though. I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't think that Minnesota is built like that to make the playoff runs. I think Minnesota is a pretender, and I think when we see them again, when the Packers see them again, I think the Packers are gonna beat the Vikings the next time.
The simple fact that I keep forgetting about Minnesota tells me everything I need to know about Minnesota.
Right. Again, I'm not a believer in Minnesota.
I'm a believer that Sam Darnold is a lot better than what we give him credit for. I will give him that.
Yeah. I mean, but you put him on a good team with weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Seattle, Arizona, San Francisco, second tier. Yeah. If Tampa had their wide receivers, they would make a run at it. Yeah. Vikings are frauds. Yeah. Again, they're that organization I just don't believe. I don't believe. They give me, again, Minnesota gives me awkward vibes. They give me awkward vibes. And yeah, they might be 8-2 right now, but they ain't gonna be 8-2 when the playoffs come. I remember Minnesota was supposed to be a good 2 years ago, and the Giants came in there and beat that ass. So, and right now, what seed would Minnesota be currently? If we were looking at, matter of fact, we're gonna look at that. Hold on, I gotta look at that right now. Today, what seed would Minnesota be right now if the playoffs started today? Let's see here. I'm gonna look at the standings. We're gonna go. I'm gonna look at the standings real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. Playoff picture. Let's go right to the playoff picture. Playoff machine. Yeah, let's go to. Why not? Put it together. There we go. Current playoff picture. Minnesota would be a 5th seed. They add Atlanta. See, 2 weird teams playing each other. 2 weird teams playing each other. And what quarterback got more experience? Kirk Cousins. It would be Kirk Cousins playing his old team in the playoffs right now. You taking Minnesota or Atlanta right now? If that game happened today, you taking Minnesota or Atlanta?
Whichever team gives me less pause.
Cause pause. Packers need Jair back to make a deep run. Yep. Green Bay would be at Arizona. I never liked that matchup. Ugh. I don't like that matchup at all, just because of past two. Just because of past two. No, we don't. And I remember what happened to Green Bay the last time they played in Arizona. I'll never forget that.
Yo, I love Malik. I love Malik Neighbors, right? Love Romo Doomsday. Yo, Marvin Harris Jr. is a big problem.
Yep.
Like, we knew he was good, but this dude big, yo.
Yeah.
He really liked that, dog.
Look at these look at this shit. Just look at this projections right now. You would get Washington at Philly. We already just seen that game just last week. We seen that Thursday. We seen that Philly beat the Thursday. I feel like Washington gave away that game too.
How they got mollywopped.
Yeah, they got mollywopped in the 4th quarter. They gave away that game. They was winning that game all the way till the 4th quarter. And then
Into the 3rd quarter.
End of the 3rd, yeah, end of the 3rd, going into the 4th. Regardless, it's just I don't like that matchup. Buffalo would play Denver in the 1st round.
No. Wait, Denver would have to come to us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well we could beat them. I don't want to play nobody in Mile High.
Yeah, Denver would have to come here. But remember.
The only person that would be used to that atmosphere is Josh Allen.
Right. Just remember that my prediction is the Chargers is playing the Bills the 1st round. Just remember. Okay. Remember that. For everybody that's looking, I got the Chargers playing them. And I know that right now Denver is 6-5 and that the Chargers are 7-3. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the division winners, I think, is going to be Kansas City, Buffalo. Pittsburgh is winning the division, I think. I really think Pittsburgh will win the division.
I never thought that was up with doubt. I always felt like they were winning the division.
And Houston's winning the division. So there's your 4. And then you got 3 other teams.
From the beginning. I said Joe Burrow gets hurt every other year. I wouldn't worry about that. I knew Cincinnati wasn't gonna be shit because they let Joe Mixon up out there. Joe Burrow's still Joe Burrow, but they don't have no way to control the clock. It's not the fault. Like 30-some points that the defense is allowed. They put no points on offense. They can't stop them.
So, congratulations to the Bills. I think there's no way the Bills could go 9-8 now. So I'm glad that they got away from that. They got off that because I remember we talked about the Bills' basement could have been 9-8, and if they were 9-8, they were in trouble. Well, at least we know now they won't be 9-8. Congratulations for that. I'm glad about that. Happy about that. Now, can the Bills win more than 11 games?
I predicted them to go 11-6.
So let's look at the Bills' schedule for the rest of the season. I want to look at the schedule real quick.
They play the Jets once. They play New England twice. They should win all 3 of those
games. Yeah, see, just off those 3 games alone, the last 3 games of the year, they should win all 3. They're at home for the Jets game, too.
But just remember, they might not play any starters in that last game.
Against New England.
Right. Hold on a second.
So 3 wins gets them 12. They get San Francisco here. San Francisco got to come here for Sunday Night Football. I will be at that game on December 1st.
You going to that game?
Yes, because I didn't get to go to the Kansas City game in which I was at work. I had to work. I will be at the San Francisco Sunday night game, though. For sure.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right. I need to get tickets then.
Okay, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, let's get it done. I'm definitely going. Yeah, I need to see that Sunday night game. Got to be there. Got to see it. Yeah.
The Rams will be the best.
And the Rams in Detroit is the games on the road that you got to watch out for.
I think we lose both of those games.
You think they lose to the Rams?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
We always lose the inconspicuous one.
Well, they can't afford to lose the inconspicuous one.
Do you see 15-2 in your future?
What? Who said that?
My brother. He said he see 15-2.
The Bills going 15? No.
14 at the lowest. I said 14-3 at the lowest.
I could see 14-3. I can't see 15-2. I see one more loss, just one.
And that's the Detroit, right?
I think the Detroit game is where they're gonna get caught.
My question: what is it about the Detroit game? Us matching up with them. I'm not saying Detroit's fucking great. I'm not taking nothing from it, but based on what we've been able to show, because I'm a Bills fan, we match up as bad against Detroit as we do against Baltimore. They run the fucking ball. We don't.
That's the problem right there.
Huh? The game. When the Lions game comes, you know who's going? Defensively, we're gonna be up. So we still don't have. We still ain't putting 7 in the 5. And then when we put Dorian Williams and Milano in the game at the same time, and we do rush 4 and 5 players, and they got fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams.
I got a question for him. Hold on, I got a rebut question for him. Noah Gray plays what position?
Noah Gray plays what position? Tight end?
Yeah. He had 2 touchdowns yesterday. Sam Laporta is 20 times better than him, and you're playing a team that runs the football with Sonic and Knuckles. That's going to be a problem. Detroit can win the time of possession. That's where the problem comes in. You need the Bills.
I'm with you. That's the one game I see us possibly losing.
Yeah.
Everybody else, we're going to beat, in my opinion.
And I can agree with that. I can see the Bills beating the Rams. I don't know why Devon don't see them beating the Rams. I don't know why that is. That's why I gotta go to the 49ers game, because the 49ers game to me is going to be indicative of what I want to see against the Rams. I want to see what they do against the 49ers. If they come out and impress.
That was crazy. The 49ers over injury.
For sure.
The 49ers might come down here and control the clock as well, because McCaffrey and Jordan Mason are both back healthy after this week. But they still have no receiver. They got Jennings and Deebo Samuel. Jennings ball out. Come on, let's be going out 100%. He will be after this 5. We both in the bottom.
Let's not forget San Francisco still has stars on the defense. I need to see that game. That game is going to be indicative of what I need to see against the Rams going on the road.
I think San Fran lost yesterday because they didn't have Fred Kittle. That's what I think.
Oh, George Kittle?
George Kittle. Yeah, George Kittle. This is the interesting thing about the Bills this year, right? That I love. Everybody, even Bills fans, at the beginning of the year, we were all here. Because when you looked at the roster, it was like, I don't know what's going to happen. We just going to take it game by game. The fact that we have no notable receivers and the Amari Cooper, I mean, we just got him. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying start the season. And then as soon as we get him, he get hurt. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Josh, this is why I believe Josh will be MVP. He's working with damn near nothing. And he's still putting up numbers. They're not the best numbers, but they're compatible with, you know what I'm saying, top motherfucker. And the fact that we 92, we ain't been 92 since what, 93?
92.
92. It reminds me, and I'm not saying this is the same team, because we definitely don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Please don't not even say it.
I know he not going. I know he not going there.
No, I'm not comparing. But what I'm saying is somehow, I'm definitely not comparing. Somehow, having less talent and that next man up mentality is working.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I thought you were about to go.
The 90 Bills,
Yeah, I was about to say, I hope he ain't going there.
That, Belichick has been known for hitting players. Somehow, some way, we seem like we're operating. And that's what's helping. Because even on defense, outside of our front, Von Miller, Oliver, motherfucking, the best of he's up and down. So, like, we don't really stand up. We just got Johnson. Whoever the dude is, his name, at safety,
Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, like this. And then it's cats that nobody would expect. Like, stepping up, playing their role. That shit working.
So I can agree with you on the defensive end because if I asked you right now, who's the leading interception leader on the Bills team, could you tell me?
I could.
Who is it?
It's Taylor Rapp.
So it's Damar Hamlin to hold on. No. Watch this. It's Damar Hamlin to Terrell Bernard, Taylor Rapp, Teron Johnson, and Austin Johnson.
They all got 3 picks.
They all got the same amount of picks.
They all got 3. Is it 3 or 4?
It's 2.
2.
Yep. Jamarcus Ingram got 2 too.
Yeah, Jamarcus Ingram picks came in the same game though, so that don't count.
It don't count. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You got 6 players with 2 interceptions apiece.
I could have sworn Damar Hamlin and Taylor Rapp both had 3 picks.
He got 2. Taylor Rapp got 2 too. Christian Benford has 1. And the Bills lead in that department too. Before this week, the Bills was leading in turnover and point differential.
That points to exactly what we said.
I got you. But please don't compare them to the 90s Bills. Don't do that. Please don't. We don't need that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be people say Kansas City compared to that. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's nowhere near the same.
I will say this though. These Detroit Lions look like that team. Because we have boys at every position, and they got boys at every position. Only difference is I think Jim Kelly was better than Jared Goff. We had Thurman Thomas and motherfucking Herbert Davis, and they got freaking David Montgomery and goddamn Jameer Gibbs. They got Jameson Williams. and Amon St. Brown. We had Andre Reed and James Lofton. We had Pete Metzelaars at tight end. They got damn Sam Laporte. we had a monster offensive line. They got Penei Sewell in the boys.
So I'm looking at the Lions schedule too.
So long. All of these players most of them they slow walk that shit. They got that Derek Goff and trade, but they slow walk that shit. A lot of David Montgomery they traded with the Bears. They just got they drafted Gibbs. They drafted Jameson Williams. They drafted Erman Ross St. Brown. They traded with Jared Goff. They just traded for Preston from Cleveland. Bro, they slow walk this shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All the Lions' tough games for the rest of the season is at home too. Green Bay, Buffalo, and Minnesota. All 3 of those games are at home in Detroit. They always split. That's a divisional. They always split. I mean, I could see Green Bay getting swept as much as I don't like to say that. But They always usually split. And that's my thing. I mean, that's a night game too. That's an 8:15 night game. You know what? The last time they played Detroit, it was a night game too. I don't know. I felt like Detroit got like 5 more wins in them, 5, 6 more wins. Detroit could go 15-1. Hell, look at this schedule. Oh, hold on. See, now you want me to pull up the Chiefs schedule real quick? I could do that real fast and see. I think the Chiefs got one more loss too. I don't think they going 15-1. So now you got the blueprint to beat them. Oh yeah, hold on, hold up.
This morning they said Granny and them was talking about
So
I think the Chargers and the Steelers, because they got to see the Chargers and the Steelers before the end of the season. I think the Chargers and the Steelers will beat Kansas City.
So they got the Chargers on Sunday night in 2 weeks in Kansas City. They got Houston at home on the 21st. Then they got to turn around and play at Pittsburgh on Christmas.
Told you.
And then they play at Denver.
They lose 2 out of 3.
That's they lost it right there.
And they play at Denver at the end of the year.
The reason why that these teams can get them is because of their offensive line on the left side.
Oh, they better fill that quick.
But they can't. What's the boy name that played offensive lineman? He don't get up. The big brother, what's his name? He played for the Jets. And Woody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The ex-offensive lineman who played for so long, yada yada yada.
Oh, Damian Woody, yeah.
But he was like, that's a position that you can't just fill. He said, you're not gonna find nobody that's gonna come fill that position and make the offensive line. But it's not gonna happen. And when you watch the build, Mahomes was it was a whole lot of time practical out that whole game. As long as your defense has the effect to put pressure on him and not let him be comfortable, they're gonna be in trouble. And Greg Bryan was also saying his opinion on why he don't see Kansas City going back is because ain't nobody scared of them. Letting these teams barely beat teams by one. What did they say in the past? In the past 15 days before the Bills game, 12 of them make one score. And if you're doing that with track testing, I mean, we're still talking about NFL talent, but teams that are of the left feet and you barely beating them, when you get to the playoffs, motherfuckers get scared of y'all.
Yeah. I tell you what, that Chiefs Steelers game is definitely gonna be something to watch on Christmas. Because I want to see what they 3-4 do with Patrick Mahomes. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. And Marcus Herring brought up a good point too yesterday, as far as John Harbaugh is concerned. Should we be giving John Harbaugh some criticism for not running Derrick Henry more than he should have did yesterday, and the fact that they ran that RPO play, right-handed quarterback running a RPO to his left would have running that.
That's not exactly the same, but that's that stupid shit like what the Seahawks did by not giving the ball to motherfucking the bitch in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Like if you have a running back of that stature, yeah, it normally takes 3 to 4 niggas to tackle. Get that man the ball.
Yeah.
How many yards he got now?
Who, Derrick Henry?
Yeah, he balling.
Over 1,000.
He averaging what? Over 100 to 150 a game, and you don't give him the ball, especially in crunch times like that. That's my opinion. That's pretty hard.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, one last question before I go. This on the college front. We'll be doing the show Wednesday too. I'm gonna do a show Wednesday coming up. The Colorado Buffaloes, are they a top team in the nation? Uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
That's not what I've been watching.
All right. I agree.
I don't know what number to put them at, but
So you got to be 1 through 12. You got to be 1 through 12 to make the playoff. Wait a minute. You got them winning the conference over BYU? Okay. Respect it. We'll see. I mean, I'm not in disagreement, but BYU is. What?
They just lost. They just lost to Kansas. Because BYU hadn't played anybody yet. And Kansas already gave a bunch of good teams a bunch of problems. They just couldn't get it over the hump.
For sure. Yeah, that 17-13 win over BYU was crazy. So BYU is got their perfect season ended.
Colorado Big Ten, right? How far do you think they left?
Repeat that question again.
It's a good question. To the playoff, with big hypothetical. How long do they last in the playoff?
Wow. Okay. So in order for me to do that, I'm gonna do a teeny bit of research in which I'm about to look at this.
Now, before you say anything, right? If they win the conference, does that make them one of the four that gets a bye?
Nope. No.
What numbers do they come in if they win that conference? Because correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they BYU was one of the teams that got a bye before they just lost?
The committee lies all the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. BYU was not getting a bye. They can put that out there right now, but when it come down to it, BYU wasn't getting no bye. The Big 12, that's Big 12, right? We talking about the Big 12, right? Okay. I'm gonna ask you a rebut question. When is the last time?
Hold on. They went undefeated. They probably would have got a bye because remember they're in the well, not just that they would have been an undefeated team. They're in the Big 12 now. Whoa,
Devon. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, sir.
A Power 5 undefeated.
No. Sir, don't, because we just watched Florida State last year with that.
This ain't last year, bro.
I don't care.
The whole setup is different.
I don't care. It's 12 teams. That the top four ain't different. The top four is not different. They just added 8 other teams. No.
Four would be different in this case, and the only reason I can confidently say that is because as long as they don't have no monumental injury to a critical player, they're a Power 5 winner with an undefeated record. They're going to get a first round bye.
Disagree, and the reason why I disagree is it's fine and dandy for them to be a Power 5, but let me ask this question. And we know that we going by pattern because the pattern is shown in the NCAA that they like what they like. You know this. So you're telling me a undefeated BYU team is getting a bye over, let's see, right now, who's number 1? Oregon? Who's number 2? Look, matter of fact, let me look at the rankings before I go off on the tangent about BYU. I just want to make sure. I want to make 100% sure before I go off on this tangent, because I disagree. Hold on. So time out. Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Indiana, um, Notre Dame, Alabama, Georgia. Hold on, Devon. Hold on. Hold on. I'm naming the teams right now. I'm just naming the teams. Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Miami, Boise State, SMU, right now is all of them is over BYU. Indiana is 10-0. And Indiana is not in the top 4. Indiana plays in what conference?
Big Ten.
So here's my question to you. So are you saying that the Big 12 gets more? Hold on. Are you saying that the Big 12 gets more representation than the Big 10? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, neither one of those conferences did anything.
The college football rankings currently have nothing to do with where the seedings will end up. The committee has already said that. The current rankings.
They better show me better.
Are nothing but a regular season ranking.
Okay, watch this. They're gonna have to show me better than they can tell me then. I don't believe shit until I see it, because they've said that before, and then we've seen something totally different. Until they show me different, I don't believe them. What you show me is what I believe you. What I see, I believe nothing of what I hear and everything of what I see. Believe me, you got BYU. No, I disagree. I totally disagree. And if I'm looking at the rankings from last week before BYU lost,
what I'm saying. I'm not saying this fact. I'm saying, had they made it through the entire season undefeated, which they obviously cannot now, but had they made it through the entire season undefeated,
BYU was number 7
and won the conference championship, which they will arguably have to play in against Colorado. If they beat Colorado and finish that season undefeated, they are probably getting a first round bye.
Disagree again.
Again. They have a lot to do with this fact. Number one, they undefeated. Number two, they won the conference championship. Number three, the history of BYU and that alumni will solicit that shit. It didn't work. The only reason it did not work for Florida State, even though they were shitty, is because they lost Jordan Travis. That's the only reason.
And I find that to be boo-boo shit. And I found that to be boo-boo shit. I know. You know it was.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's total bullshit.
But hold on. Watch this. Devon, you know what the funny part of this whole situation is? The scenario is? You got another great team this year that just lost their undefeated streak in that same conference. You know who that was? Yeah, I heard him. He said it in the background. Say it again.
They just lost their undefeated streak.
Right, but hold on. So you're telling me that Miami
was going to lose anyway. Because Dre knows this, and I don't even know why he's using this as a comparison, but Dre knows this. Cam Ward is the equivalent of Patrick Mahomes as it pertains to this season. That nigga has been saving them the entire season. The entire fucking season. And we all knew that at some point somebody was gonna catch their ass, and he wasn't gonna be able to perform that magic. That motherfucker is a magician, and he's been doing that shit the whole season, and it finally caught up to his ass. Just like it finally caught up to Mahomes last night. That's what the fuck happened. That team is not coached well. Trey, that team is not disciplined. You see, they make fucking mistakes all game, and they just expect Cam to fucking figure some shit out, like he on Netflix All American or some shit.
All right, you got me on that one. You got me. I was sitting here laughing the whole time while you was saying that. You got me on that one. You did get me on that. I tried to sneak it in there. I did try to sneak it in there. I pulled the Marcus Betts and tried to sneak one in there. But I will say this: I don't believe it. I don't believe it until they show me. Until they show me that they gonna put a Big 12 team in give them a bye or a Power 4. You got to make me believe that, bro. You got.
All right, this is a long stretch hypothetical. I don't expect it to happen, but let's just say what if? What if Colorado, like we just said,
Mhm.
gets in and wins it all. What does that do for Dion and his son?
Well, number one,
Make him a prime candidate to become the Florida State coach if he wanted. Do you think he stays in college or does he go to the NFL? I'm Dion, and I if I win a game in the college football player, let's say first you got to make it. Yeah. If he make it to the college football player, when I win one game, I don't give a fuck if I win it all. If I just win one game in the college football playoff, I'm calling Jerry Jones like, yo, where my job at?
so that's number one. Devon said it right there. I think that rumor is already out that Dallas is interested. That rumor is already out, and I think that's also the reason why he made it very clear that coming up in this draft, if the wrong team try to draft Shedeur, he will definitely be saying absolutely not. They're willing to lose the number one overall pick, all because they want the proper developmental team for Shedeur, which now kind of hints me to what could happen next. It's interesting you allude to it, but could Dion and his son be the first football son coach player duo for Dallas? Could it?
Did Tom Landry's son play for him?
Who? You're not talking about Joe Landry, are you?
He's looking it up right now. But that hypothetically, if that happened, like they make it to the playoffs, I'm rooting for them to win just based on I want to see some dope ass shit happen because they're going in as an underdog. Do I expect them to beat these top ass teams? No, but if they was to figure out a fucking way and let alone win it all, that'd be the dopest story.
So where would Colorado be ranked? Because Boise State right now is in that position. You see what I'm saying? Boise State is in that position.
We just know if they win their conference, they're in.
To do some real ass shit. But right. So if they can beat, I think Colorado can beat BYU. I have no question on that.
Question comes in, can Colorado beat teams like Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama? That's what it's gonna come down to.
My answer is I would hope, and this is just me, I would hope that you get a 5-12 matchup and Indiana is your 5 matchup.
Yeah.
So that I can believe Colorado could beat Indiana.
You will lose your way to the top.
I'm just saying. I mean, you want them to win a playoff game. I'm saying the easiest way would be to either catch Indiana or you catch Notre Dame. You can catch Notre Dame on a bad day. I can see it. I can see that happening. Alabama, no. Georgia, no.
Now look at this too, though, right? Look at this too. If Dion chose to stay after all of this, does this mean that all prospect players that's going to college now want to go play for Dion?
Oof. So you opening a new worm. That's a new worm.
Because what I'm trying to do is put myself in his position as a coach. If I get my team all the way to the conference championship, we win. We make the NCAA playoff. Now, I mean, Colorado already has the sport, but now we got a different type of sport. So as a coach, do I want to stay another year? Because I still got my other son there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I follow the oldest to whatever team he goes to? Because as long as we all know it's going to be a trash team that wherever Shedeur goes, but like you said, they want it to be the right team that's going to mold him into a great quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But that also means that Dion has the leverage to say, whatever the fuck you got coaching there, get rid of him, I'm coming.
So, okay. So the situation to me that we talking about on the show, pretty much in a nutshell, is a house situation. And when I say it's a house situation, you have a ceiling, you have a middle floor, and a basement. In this case, all three of them are great for Dion. The ceiling would be Shador and Dion goes to Dallas, and he gets to coach, and his son gets to be the quarterback. That would be the ceiling.
Now wait.
But remember that they just paid $60 million to your boy.
I know, but look, that's what I'm saying. This is where you throw the monkey in the wrench, right? If he goes to Dallas, obviously they're not gonna start him or no shit like that. But do you think that's a proper quarterback to learn after?
No. No. No.
Devon says yes. What's your differences?
I say no.
Why?
The reason why I say no is for the simple.
Has this all been completely Prescott's fault, or is it the wrong fucking coaching? Prescott put up no every year. Prescott put it
all. So I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% real.
The only reason I say he'd be great to learn behind Prescott because we don't need Prescott's talent. We don't need Prescott's talent to help him. He needs Prescott's ability to lead men to help him. Because right now he's a fucking child. And Prescott's in-game analysis and how to process NFL games to see that. Those things extremely well. But talent-wise, Shador's arm is better than Prescott's. Shador is much more accurate than Shador's probably the most accurate pass. Him and Cam Ward probably the most accurate passes coming into the draft. You know why he's so accurate, right? You know his mentor is. It helps when your daddy is Dion. No, I'm just saying, but it's even more because he comes out Brady quarterback coach on the offense. Yeah, he got the perfect setup.
Okay, here's my reason why I say no for Prescott. The reason why I say no is because Prescott is limited in his quarterback abilities. To be very honest with you, anything that's to the boundary and outside of the number, Dak Prescott is very inconsistent. Dak Prescott is a in the middle of the field thrower. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's part of the reason why teams is whooping their ass this year is because they have definitely caught on. I feel like I don't understand why it took so long for certain teams to catch on to Dak Prescott, what he does. It's the same thing as Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is that same kind of idiot. If you catch on to what Trevor Lawrence does, which is simple 1, 2, 3 step ass drop and shoot quarterback ass, you can beat him because guess what? You got the drop on this motherfucker. Watch when he drop that third foot, he's launching. When you get the drop on his receiver, I'm picking him off, or I'm knocking his pass down. Or that's why Jacksonville is so shitty this year. People, it's easy to blame coaching, but players. I also agree with Marcus when he says players got to make plays. I think it's a mix of both. To me, I think it's a mix of him and coaching. Just like I think it's a mix of coaching, Doug Peterson losing his way, and Trevor Lawrence being a turd. To be honest, I don't want Shador going there because I feel like he's limited. And is Dak Prescott? We can talk about numbers, right? But is Dak Prescott really a winner? Because last I checked, Dak Prescott only got 2 playoff wins. If memory serves me correct.
Right. The only thing I'm talking about is when we say winning, that's like we could talk about Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin got what, 1 championship, 1 Super Bowl, or 2?
He's got 1, but he has way more wins. I bet you can name a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, what's Dak's record as far as wins over losses? I'm sure it's more wins than losses.
It is. It's more wins than losses. Let's also be mindful that his division has been besides the Philadelphia Eagles, make it correct. And besides the Washington Commanders this year making a run, it's been boo-boo shit.
They've been trying.
Right.
So now look, I'm on I know we kind of going everywhere, but I want to throw this out there. And this is just me I've always, this Josh Allen Mahomes shit reminds me a lot of my stance on LeBron and Carmelo. I've always been a Melo fan from the start. I've always felt that Melo was better than LeBron, right? Just as an all-around player. That's just me. Hold on, somebody. This nigga went to the bathroom. Somebody calling up.
What do we? Whoa. I don't want to get off on the tangent either, but you're gonna have to explain that right here before I go. We're gonna have to explain that one. Whoa.
I play basketball all my life, right? So I'm not taking nothing from LeBron, but as a basketball player, knowing the ability that LeBron has, being 6'9", 270 for majority of your goddamn career, right? A fucking freight train.
Mm-hmm.
He deferred more than I believe he should have. And
agreed.
So and the only reason why I bring this up because people talk about GOAT talk, greatness, shit like that. He's a fucking great player, but to me, he reminded me a lot of Magic. That's who I compare him to, Magic Johnson.
Right.
So I think he's better than Magic. No, because when you get to talking about greatness and you're talking about what Magic did coming into the league as a rookie and being with Showtime and winning and having 5, championships, when I believe back then basketball was a whole lot more competitive. That's just my opinion, right? With LeBron's talent, and I know at the beginning he was on some bullshit teams, he still, did what he did. But when he got with better teams, you may think that the teams was a little better. I don't know. I'm just saying, to have that GOAT talk, and that's an all-around player, compared to Melo, from the jump, Melo was more seasoned and more of an all-around player, in my opinion. Now, maybe as LeBron's career has, towards the end of it, remember, at one point, LeBron didn't even have no jump shot, really. Especially no back to the basket, actual, footwork game. It took time for him to add it. Melo had that from the start.
Correct.
And Melo, in my opinion, overall has been a better shooter. We haven't really seen LeBron shooting progress until later in his career. What you think about that?
All right, so a couple things that stood out to me. Number one, you said LeBron being on boo-boo teams. Well, I totally disagree with that. And the reason why I disagree with that is because maybe you didn't have what we call the superstar roster, but you don't win 66. Yeah, you don't win 66 and 61 games respectively being on a shitty team. I'm not hearing that. I hear that all the time. Well, LeBron led that entire team. Stop it. First and foremost, LeBron James didn't gather all the rebounds. He didn't play defense on every position. He didn't do it by himself. Let's stop this now. Arturas Ilgauskas was pretty decent back then too as a center. In fact, he was decent enough that I would say Michael Jordan never had a center that was Arturas Ilgauskas either. So when people hit me with that narrative, I say, boo-boo. Bill Cartwright was boo-boo. Let's be clear. Yeah. So I don't agree with the whole roster thing. People are like, oh, well, he didn't have superstars, but he had great defensive teams. He had great role players on that team. Let's be clear. You don't win 66 and 61 games respectively if you have if you had a boo-boo team. Ask De'Aaron Fox right now how he feel about the Sacramento Kings. Okay, that's my comparison, and the reason why I say that is because De'Aaron puts up numbers too, and he has a more talented team. In there, are they winning 60 games? No. So obviously, there's a reason why they're not winning 60 and 66 games respectively, right?
So where do you compare him to Melo?
So yeah, and I was gonna get to the Melo thing. So I actually was around. Well, we was around because obviously we Buffalonians. Around to see Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is one of the best one-on-one players to grace an NBA court. Um, from that perspective, as far as getting your own shot, making your own shot, being able to consistently hit a jump shot, being aggressive. We saw that. There's a reason why Syracuse won the national championship. There's a reason. There's a reason. And people could say, well, Boeheim was coaching, but Boeheim never won after Carmelo. So again, there's a reason why Syracuse won the championship, right? So I agree in that perspective. LeBron is very passive. LeBron gives off the allure of the illusion that he wants other players to succeed in moments to hide the fact that I feel like sometimes LeBron just wasn't confident in himself in that moment. Have we seen
I'm glad you said that because you hit that on the nose. And that's why I used to always tell people, first off, stop disrespecting Kobe. Hold on. Hold on. Nah, I didn't speak. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know where the disrespect for Kobe comes from. I don't get it. I'm kind of lost in translation on where the disrespect from Kobe comes from because
I don't understand.
Hello, Moto.
yeah, I'm at a loss for words with the whole Kobe thing. Kobe is definitely better than LeBron. I don't understand
I don't know where people get that from. That's crazy.
either. I think people forget the traditional roles of basketball and basketball players too. I think people think that the role of basketball is supposed to be this new perception of everybody's supposed to be able to shoot now. Everybody want to be Stephen Curry, but I think they totally forget that a shooting guard's job, and I'll put this out there again for people who I don't know why I got to keep putting this out there, but a shooting guard's job for somebody who coached basketball, played it, and coached it, and still coach. Um, a shooting guard's job is to guard the perimeter and to shoot the basketball consistently. That's their job. Their job is not to be all over the floor. First of all, you don't want your shooting guard extenuating a bunch of energy when you need that shooting guard to score. That's the reason why a shooting guard's job is primarily to guard the perimeter and to shoot the basketball. Can he make some plays, assists? Sure, but that's not his job. A point guard's job is to yes, is to run the floor, be the floor general, and to guard the perimeter. It is not a point guard's job per se, unless you running
People disrespect Kobe, putting LeBron on.
unless you are unless you having that point guard play a transitional offense in which you need your point guard to come after your center and your power forward is boxing out the painted area so that your point guard can come grab rebounds to start transitional offense is the only reason why you should have your point guard grabbing rebounds as such. The only reason. That's tradition. That's traditionally. Okay. So when it comes to that whole, again, people have to understand the game. of basketball, and not trying to get off on that tangent, but you got to understand the game of basketball. And finally, back to the NFL. We just gonna see. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. I'm telling you, the NFL is starting to become more of daytime television. I swear. You gotta wait till the next episode. Watch what happens next. It's starting to get real episodic. Moral of the story though, don't be stupid. Okay, don't be stupid because stupidity can come back to bite you. Don't be stupid. All right, don't be stupid. I started off the show with talking about the stupidity that I saw, and I'm gonna end it with don't be stupid. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I thought I was gonna be on here 60 minutes, and it's been 100 minutes. Well, no, sure. Sorry, that would be 140 minutes on here. Crazy. See y'all later, though. I will see y'all Wednesday. Monday night, I gotta go to work. I got a call from work just now. I will see y'all.